Now we're going the other direction. Same thing. We'll be trotting, and we'll be just ordinary ranch kind of trot, just kind of traveling. And then we're going to ask him to a little walking and then a little more trotting. And then we're going to see if we can get a nice big trot. Big trot. See if you can get him out on the line so you're not pulling his head sideways. There you go. You can walk a little bit with him, just help him stretch out. Cool, and then we'll do a little short trot. Little short trot. Oh, he's such a good mover. Good, so you gotta walk instead of a short trot. So that means in the downward transition, you still have to have a little push. So you're kind of hovering there, you know, your stick shift and your gears and you got to rev up the engine even when you're coming down to a slow trot. Because you can just run, but that doesn't really teach him anything. See how slow of a trot you can get without him spitting it out and going to a walk. You kind of have to preload the moment. So you ask for a shorter trot and then just very gently lift your whip up. And you can kind of tell him not to run off when you lift up the whip. You can just give him some slight little indications with your lead rope. That was a nice little moment. Let's see if you get a little shorter trot and just very gently lift up your whip and then put it down. Okay, now we'll ask for a real walk transition. Make sure it's a good working walk. Don't let him turn in and get all friendly and cross his legs. There you go. It's kind of like scrambled eggs. I call it scrambled legs. That's when they get lost and they step all over themselves and they lose their rhythm and they lose their cadence and they lose their track. See how he's looking at you? Yep. He's like, are we done? Do I get a cookie now? Make him work for a living. Yeah. And you can even let him look away from you a little bit because you're actually pulling him towards you too much. I'd really like to see him working more in a straight line. There you go. That's very pleasant looking. Like if he was in a horse show, he'd be traveling kind of straight. There you go. That looks real good. Let's see a big trot again. Just rev right up and right into third gear. Right into third gear. You might get canter. Be very careful you're not pulling his head sideways. Just kind of move with him. There you go. And right back to a nice short trot without him spitting it out and walking. Give him some little tugs. Say, slow down. Remember how we cue Krista? Slow down. Tug, tug, tug. Slow down. Got to wiggle that rope a little bit more. You can step slightly in front of his shoulder. Just kind of walk. There you go. Keep it walking. So you had a moment there and you lost him. But that's just him not knowing what you want. So you're going to step in front of his shoulder. Step in front of his shoulder and then step more in front of his shoulder. Say, whoa, slow, easy. And then raise your stick and keep him walking. You'll get better at that moment. So that's what we're working on. Good. We'll work on that the next video.